What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, I hope there's something uplifting in this message for you. I'm just going to get right into it. Spirit has me with a lot. I got the dice, I got the charms, I got the Divine Circus Oracle, and I got these cards. Releasing the old makes room for the new. I don't know what's coming through. It might be all over the place. I feel like it probably is going to be all over the place. So again, I hope there's something in this message for you, and let's see what's up. I'm getting rum for some reason. Somebody's drinking rum. Somebody likes rum. Something significant about rum, ironically. I'm going to pull some charms. It's like something's I'm sorry, something's really big trying to squeeze into something very small. A roll. Somebody's playing it small, playing something small, or somebody doesn't realize how big they really are. Something significant about children, about a little boy specifically. Getting cheddar popcorn. Somebody likes cheddar popcorn. Not white cheddar. Cheddar. Star. Little baby star. Jumping out of my hand. Shooting star. I keep seeing cheese. Cheddar. Dog. I'm going to drop these. The letter M. Fairy. I mix these charms up. Sometimes the same ones keep coming out. Fairy. B. It's making me think of the picture I posted on my Instagram a couple weeks ago. There was a bee that died in my windowsill, and it died with his wings like perfectly spread out. I had to take a picture of it. It died like that. It died like this, like it was bowing out. It's a cat. Tree of life. Squirrel on a branch, specifically. I don't know what this says. Don't ask me where my glasses are because I live in denial. It's a heart. And it says best friends. Seashell. An octopus. Again, we have earth, air, and water all out here. Faith. Peace symbol. The correct peace symbol. And a saw. I'm hearing mom. Getting really hot. Something about fire. There's no fire element out here. There's something about fire. There's something about heat. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Somebody's sending like smoke signals. Like, I'm getting the energy of somebody somebody trying to send signals, signs. One of these elements is the it's like when you see a bee, you think of your grandmother. Or maybe you think of your mom. I heard mom. It's like but I'm still getting smoke signals. It's like it's the energy of somebody asking for signals, asking for signs. Or not being able to verbally communicate something, so they're sending signs. And I'm trying to read the energy to see if it's somebody from the other side sending you signals, or you trying to send somebody else signals. I'm actually getting both energies. It's a return. It's the energy of somebody's, how do I explain this? Somebody sending you signs to send somebody else signs. It's almost like a chain reaction. There's somebody asking for signs and they're getting them, but they're not seeing them. There's somebody sending like smoke signals. Like there's an inability to communicate with words. I don't know why. Either you're not listening or you're not paying attention, but it's there. It's like the signs are there. Or somebody's not seeing something that's right. It's right there. Again, this bee is standing out. This bee is significant for somebody. Somebody uses bees to like say hi, to like it was like what I said, like somebody's grandmother liked bees, or like their house was full of bees, or they said, when I'm on the other side, I'm coming back as a bee. Like there's something about bees. I don't know, maybe I'm missing the sign with the bee that was in my window. I don't know. I'm going to keep going. I'm seeing like ballet, like a little girl in ballet, like a tutu. I'm seeing a tutu, but not an adult. I'm seeing a child. I was there. I'm hearing I was there. Somebody was there at somebody's recital. Somebody recently had a dance recital, and whoever I'm picking up on is saying they were there. Somebody's best friend. It's a turtle. There's a lot of symbols here. I'm just going to say that if any of these symbols remind you of somebody who's crossed over, then that person is here. Another star and a key. This star has a fairy in it, so there's two fairies. Key. It's bent. Somebody recently put their key in the lock and it got stuck or bent. Another key. Rabbit. A horse. Coach. Like Cinderella's coach. This horse is I'm getting the word prancing. And like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, like the show horses that kind of just like, that's what I'm seeing in my head. A bottle opener. Cactus. Somebody lives where it's dry. I'm hearing, but it's a dry heat. It's bullshit. That shit is hot as hell. It's like living in an oven. Train. A dragon. It's that fire element I was picking up on. A dragon. Bat. Saw a bat the other day. I went outside to start my car before I went to work, and I heard something like the door closed, but then I was hearing like banging by my door, and I looked back and there was a fucking bat flapping around my light outside. It's crazy. I must have scared it or something. The bats are also symbols. There's a lot of symbols here. A lot of times I get like a complete message with everything together. You already know that. And I'm just getting a lot of symbols. I'm getting spirit like dropping a lot of signs for people that they're not picking up on. And we have an angel. Give me a second. What the hell does that say? I'm so sorry. I don't know what that says. Oh, it says watching over me. It says some angels watching over me. Give me a minute. This shit's really small. Chill. Angels watching over me. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is, if any of these symbols remind you of somebody who has crossed over, they are here. Like spirit is really trying to come through. There's a lot of animal spirits here. Again, we have the bee, the cat, the octopus, the horse, the rabbit, the turtle, the dragon, the bat, the squirrel, like Chinese zodiac maybe. Two keys. I just heard 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Something in 2 weeks. I mean, we're coming up on the new year in 2 weeks, right? Faith. Have faith. Like have faith. Have faith that they're with you. The train is also significant to somebody. Somebody's a big fan of trains. Or you were as a kid. I'm gonna go to the cards because it's like it's a lot of energy. It feels like it's another peace symbol, but the other way. I just heard we're at peace. It literally sounds like a crowded room. It's like they're all trying to talk to me at the same time. The ocean is coming through. Somebody goes and sits at the ocean by themselves. I'm seeing myself doing that. Spirit gives me symbols that I can relate to, like people and situations, and I'm seeing. There was one time I went to the beach, and there were swans, and I never saw swans at the beach before that day. And now I'm seeing another time I went to I went back to where I grew up. And there's a lake in the town I grew up in, and I went back there, and the lake was full of swans. Like, I've never seen that many swans in one spot ever in my life. Something significant about swans as well, and water. Like, that's the Spirit is showing me. It's like when you see a lot, like a lot of something, you don't just see one rabbit, you see 7 rabbits. You don't just see one squirrel, you see a whole group of squirrels. You don't just see one bee, you see a swarm of bees. Like, there's something significant about that. Something with the water, you saw a lot of, like, again with the plural of octopus, you saw a lot of those. Like, something is like, either this has already happened or it is going to happen, where you're seeing something that you don't normally, like something with animals that's not normal. And it's like, you're gonna look at it, or you did look at it, and it's like, what the, am I seeing this? Like, this is so crazy. Am I seeing this? And it's like, it's a sign, it's a symbol that the angels are watching over you, or that somebody is an angel watching over you. Like, there's a significant, like, when this happens, or maybe it has already happened, it's obvious. It becomes obvious that it's not just a coincidence. I'm getting the energy of, like, Spirit needing to do something huge for you to be like, wow, what is that? You know what I mean? It's like a squirrel sitting on top of a turtle, or like some weird shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know where Spirit is going with this, but you know what I'm talking about, or you will when it happens. It's like this grand gesture to let you know that your prayers have been heard. Again, with the swans, I don't have any swans out here, but I'm seeing the swans again. Swans are very specific. I was going to say significant, but specific came out of my mouth. Specifically, swans. It's like what I told you when I went to the beach and I thought swans, I mean, obviously swans swim in water, right? For some reason, I just thought they were like freshwater creatures, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see ducks at the beach usually. I'm hearing that song. Have you ever seen a moose kissing a goose down by the bay? Down by the bay. Well, you know the song. You know, that's what I'm hearing. Have you ever seen? How's it go? Have you ever seen a bear combing his hair? Right? Like, that's how it goes. Anyway, it's something like that. It's something. I'm gonna move on. It's something like that. It's something that it's like. I'm hearing the word uncanny. It's like, wow, what is that? Like, am I seeing this? I just keep hearing that. Am I seeing this I feel like this may have already happened. This saw is jumping out at me. That I'm hearing somebody builds again. This could be you or someone who crossed over. Somebody builds things, boats. Somebody builds boats. I'm seeing somebody with a cigar. Popeye. Somebody's nickname is Popeye. Like Popeye the Sailor Man. It's like that was what you called this person, or this is what this person was called, Popeye the Sailor Man. Like, because he worked on boats, or he lit like the ocean. He like I'm hearing he ate, breathed, and lived on boats, built boats, fixed boats, and had a pipe like Popeye, or smoked either pipes or cigars. This man built his own boat, or built you a boat as a child. Again, the letter M might be I keep going to say significant, and specific keeps coming out of my mouth. This horse carousel horses. Carousel is specific, significant. I'm getting the energy of somebody really building like these extravagant things with their bare hands. Maybe they built a carousel horse. I don't know, but somebody was very very good with building things, specifically with wood. Seeing a bear, like, you know, those people that do those sculptures with like the chainsaws and stuff. But this person like chiseled everything by hand. Very intricate details. They worked with their hands. And I'm seeing the pipe again. By the ocean, like this person lived by the ocean. Loved the ocean. Somebody has or is going to go to the ocean and see a very specific, I meant to say specific that time, a very specific sign from whoever this man is. I don't know who he is. He's on the other side with a woman. There's strawberries are specific with this woman. She baked a lot. They were very active people. Older people. They lived their lives. Whoever this is, they're standing side by side with their arms, you know. They were best friends. They were best friends, and they're watching something, in admiration. And again, the recital I'm getting. Have you ever seen a moose kissing a goose down by the bay? The bottle, somebody, it's a bottle opener that I have out here, but somebody, I know I said I was going to move on from the charms, but somebody worked in a bottle factory. Or Laverne and Shirley, the show was very significant. I'm seeing, I don't, probably dating myself by saying this, but I'm seeing like the beginning of Laverne and Shirley with their, and the bottle factory. Green bottles, green glass, beach glass, green beach glass. But he collects beach glass. Star, somebody looks to the stars to speak to someone who's crossed over. Clouds, finding shapes in the clouds. Somebody sees specific, like, is the, like the weird things that I'm talking about. Somebody sees these in the clouds, like that picture that I took of that time that I saw the cloud that was shaped like a feather. Does somebody see something like, oh, that's a bat, like it's obviously a bat, or it's obviously a bee, or it's obvious, like there's obvious symbols in the clouds. What do you Spirit is, I'm hearing like, how dare you question faith, or like, oh ye of little faith, like I can't, it's like you question something or doubt something and then get a specific message and it's like, oh shit. Like losing faith and then seeing something and it's like, oh my God. I'm hearing somebody say, you don't hear me anyway. You can't hear me anyway. Who am I talking to? What is the point? You can't hear me anyway. And then they almost like, I'm seeing like I'm seeing like, you know, like reaching their finger down and like moving something or making something happen. Very specific to, it's almost immediate. It's like when you say, what who am I talking to? Like, why do I even bother? You can't hear me anyway. And then you get the sign, or you get the answer. I see somebody like talking to a picture and like, this is so stupid. This is, what am I doing? This is so stupid. And then like the next day, there's like a bird on the window or a squirrel. I'm seeing an owl, actually. Questioning your own faith. I'm hearing dare to believe. The good geisha. Silver Siren. All right, let's pull some of these because these are very specific too. All right, let's just. An immediate emotion with this. The Pixie. I never know how to pronounce that. Pixie Pierrot. And Meant for You. There's something that you're questioning. It's like something that hasn't come through yet. There's a telepathic communication that somebody is doubting. It's like feeling spiritually connected to something and not having any physical evidence. It's the energy of feeling like you're meant for something, but your immediate reality is not connected to it, but you feel connected to it. It's the energy of doubting whether or not something is meant for you because it's not here. You see the way she's looking over here at the meant for you, like, I don't know. And Spirit is saying, yes, they hear you. Yes, what you feel in your heart is indeed meant for you. Again, that energy of digging and digging and digging and giving up right before you reach the gold. It's that energy of don't lose faith. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt your connection with the unseen. It's believe. I'm hearing share. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say. Whatever this is, for whoever you are, it is meant for you. That's why you can't forget it. That's why you can't let it go. That's why no matter how many times you doubt it, and no matter how many times you question it, and no matter how many times you say, this can't be real, it is. What else, please? Voice of an Angel. Secret of Shinobi. Maven of Masks. I swear, we get the same cards all the time. This is the energy that I was picking up on the beginning of somebody playing it small. It's like putting up a front It's like somebody who's too humble. You know what I'm saying? They don't really give themselves credit for much, and they don't at the same time realize how strong they are. Let me show you the cards. It's like this energy is masking this. The voice of an angel, this warrior spirit. And they, whoever this person is, you or somebody close to you, kind of just keeps playing the same song, keeps repeating the same routine. There's this fear of being too much. Or even in relation to these cards, this fear of maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. Maybe I'm not as talented, or maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. Maybe I'm wrong for having faith in myself. And Spirit is saying, whatever this is, if it's in your heart, keep doing it. I'll be like so excited if this card comes out when I pull these cards, because I saw it 3 times today. If you love it, do it every day. It's one of the most recent cards that I've added to this deck. It's doing it anyway. 3 views, 30 views, 333 views. It doesn't matter. It's putting your light out into the world, and not being afraid of what other people are going to think. Just doing it anyway, because you never know who you're going to touch with it, whatever it is. It's like somebody becoming disheartened because they've been doing something for a long time and it hasn't grown. I'm getting again the example of the bamboo that like doesn't do anything for years, and then all of a sudden it shoots up and it's 10 feet tall. I'm getting that example. I'm hearing the Prince quote, which is in my cards also. What is it? Sometimes it takes years for a person to become an overnight success. I'm getting that. It's like, yes, this is meant for you, and like just keep going. It's like, what's popular isn't always good, right? I'm getting it's on one of my cards. You wouldn't know real if it slapped you right in the face. A lot of people are very conditioned to thinking something's good because everybody else thinks it's good. You know what I mean? They've been conditioned to think it's good. There are a lot of people that don't think for themselves. This is the energy of quality versus quantity, where it's better to have 30 people that think you're amazing than 3,000 people that think you're amazing but don't really like, but just see you as like being there to serve them, entertain them, that don't see your value. You know, like 5 good friends is better than 500 acquaintances, just people that you say you know, but at the end of the day, you have nobody you can count on. It's the energy the Spirit is giving me. Don't allow other people's opinions to determine your worth. If you love it, keep doing it. I always get like the within reason, the do no harm, take no shit, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Always, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Divine disguise. This is giving, I've never seen this card come out. This is the energy of hidden in plain sight. Being hidden for a reason. Being hidden for your protection, or being hidden from the wrong people. Everything is for a reason. Like you need to trust that everything is for a reason. And that you are not the bamboo that is shot through the dirt yet, because it's just not your time yet. You're not doing anything wrong. Just keep doing it because you love it, and the right people will find you. The divine will lead the right people to you. You've been hidden from all the wrong people. You know how they say go where you're appreciated? You know what I mean? You ever see those videos of like world-renowned violin players or world-renowned piano players or opera singers or whatever that go into New York subways and they play and they sing and people throw fucking change at them because they have no idea who they are? It's like where you are is not the right environment. But if you keep going, it will lead you to where you will be appreciated. Does that make sense? One more. Steampunk Priestess. This is, again, I what I love about this card, I say it every time, is that she has the lens on her third eye. This is following your intuition. I'm hearing seeing through the fog. It's like the kid that gets bullied in high school, growing up and getting appreciated for everything they were bullied for. This is truly the divine, and those on the other side that you think can't hear you, leading you in all the right directions. What you see as small steps, what you see as lack of progress, Spirit is saying, look at the road behind you. Look at how far you've come, how much you've matured, how much you've grown, how much your art, whatever this is, has morphed and changed with you. how much you appreciate, what you appreciate now that you didn't appreciate, what you have no interest in that you used to have an interest in. This growth, this road, it's not the destination, it's the journey. Pull some numbers. Six, 6, 5, 4, 4, and 1. Double sixes, double fours. 66 and 44. Somebody's seeing those a lot. Double fours again. A 6, a 5, a 3, and a 1. I'm seeing like it's like, you know, like divine timing, but this is like the I'm seeing like the, how do I explain this? I'm literally seeing like numbers flipping, like an old school clock with the numbers flipping, or like a slot machine, like, but I'm seeing like the numbers flipping. It's like there's a certain sequence that needs to happen. There's a certain sequence of events that need to happen, and you're just not there yet. It's like 5, 4, 3. It's like a count. It's like a countdown, but the numbers have to be right. Like I'm seeing like 69,742. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the number, 69,742. And you got the 6, the 9, the 7. You just need the 4 and the 2. Like, three ones, another 6, another 4, and a 3. A 10. 16. 3 eyes. The 3 ones is 3 eyes. Getting. One more. Two 5s, 2 4s, 2 and a 1. The 4s have come out every single time. 4s are significant. All right, let's pull some of these. I knew this was going to be a long one. What the? I'm seeing a bear, but a chocolate bear. I don't know. And you ever see like on Instagram or whatever, they make those like huge like rose bouquets? I'm seeing a bear made out of roses. Red roses specifically. It's a bear made out of roses. Letter N. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Spirit is saying being angry about the journey isn't going to make it go faster. Letter K. Faith. Again, that's twice. I, A, warrior. Cain, kin, Nika, Ankle. Something about somebody's ankle. Somebody broke their ankle. A boy makes one woman jealous of many. Always be my baby. That's a contradiction if I ever heard one. Well, that's it. You're seeing two sides of somebody. What is this, please? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You might as well follow your heart. Moving forward. Somebody's moving. Somebody's is looking at the journey and realizing how childish they've been. Following your heart. This is what I'm talking about. Following your heart. We've been talking about that. Following your heart. Doing it anyway. Moving forward. Leaving the past and moving forward. Always be my baby, please. Greed. You speak what most let go. Unspoken. Fearless tongue. This is double energy here. There's somebody who's saying, you'll always be my baby, but they're just trying to hold on to somebody. They're just being greedy. But then there's somebody else who's saying, always be my baby, and they mean it. A boy makes one woman jealous of many. This is that greedy energy. Not wanting anybody else to have you. There's this energy or this fear of wanting to move away from this greedy person. Like, I'm afraid that I'll never find anybody. I'm afraid nobody will love me, this person. You know what I mean? Like taking, I just heard secondhand love. I don't know what that means. Like, it's the energy. I don't know how this applies, but it's the energy of somebody taking somebody else's words. It's like, if I love somebody and I write that somebody a love letter and somebody else comes in and takes my words and uses them on that person that I love to steal them. They don't really love this person that I love, but they don't want me to have them. So they take my words to try and steal that person from me because they're greedy. I mean, it's not about me, but I'm using me as an example because I don't know how to explain it. Put yourself in the me spot or the greedy spot. I don't know. Or maybe you could be in any one of those positions. You can be the one that this person loves and somebody else is stealing this person's words to steal you from them. You know what I mean? It's this weird triangle thing going on. But if you're in the position of receiving the words, you know what I'm saying? And there's these two people, one that actually loves you and one that's just pretending to love you, you're going to see it. you're going to be able to tell where the real deal is. Spirit keeps saying you're going to smell it. You're going to smell the darkness on them. That's interesting. You'll be able to like just, you know, like sniff somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be an actual smell? I don't know. Some dark energies do have an actual smell. You're just going to know. So there's nothing to worry about. You're just going to know. It's like sniffing out the imposter. The one person I've lied to the most is myself. Awakening. Stay prayed up. I'm hearing somebody say, yeah, I convinced myself that they like whoever is moving forward and following their heart and realizing like this isn't love, this isn't it. It's like awakening to that fact. Realizing that you've lied to yourself and convinced yourself that the imposter was the real deal. Mind over matter. What you think about, you bring about. This is why Spirit said what they said before. Hating the journey isn't going to make it go faster or make things come to you faster. Focus on love. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Goonies never say die. There is a situation here where it's I'm getting that reading that I did. Oh, God only knows how long ago it was. The real deal has been standing behind that clown you can't let go of. That's this energy that I'm getting. It's this energy of somebody who's been intentionally and maliciously standing in the way to block your view. They've been standing in a position where they're the only one that you can see. And they've been coming from a position of greed. And this could be a situation like this could be anything. Relationship, job. This could be anything. Take it as it resonates or as it applies, I should say. It's like somebody has been intentionally making themselves the focal points so that you can't see the truth or you can't see the real deal or you can't see what's behind them. And when you realize, when you wake up to the fact that what this person is presenting you with is not what you feel in your heart, and you tell them to have a fucking seat and get out of the way, that's when you will be able to see what has been behind them the whole time. Never settle. Know your worth. Go where you're appreciated. All the things I've been saying this whole fucking reading. It's there. It's just this person needs to just get out of the way. And they don't want to because they're greedy. Because they want to keep you from getting a better job, from having a better life. Whatever it is. This could be a possessive parent. This is a possessive person. that thinks they have some kind of owner's rights to you, or they want to own you. They want to keep you in a position where you can't see yourself doing better or elevating or getting better. That is not love. Love encourages growth. Always, in every fucking situation. Love encourages growth. And if whoever and whatever this is not encouraging growth for you, then it is standing in the way of what you are meant for. Tell it to move. Because despite what this person has made you believe, this is you. This is you. And what you dream of is meant for you. Believe in the unseen. Believe in the impossible. Because impossible is just an opinion. I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm seeing a rubber ducky for some reason. So that's for somebody. I'm actually hearing Ernie sing it from Sesame Street. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you got something out of this message. I really do. And if you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.